I want to show you two retirement paths. Same starting point, same savings rate, same discipline, radically different outcomes. And most people never even know the second path exists. By the end of this video, you're going to see exactly while doing everything right can still leave you behind, and what the actual difference maker is that nobody's talking about. I also have a free calculator and training that shows you optimal paths with your actual numbers, not theory, not hypotheticals, what your current path actually produces versus what path 2 could produce. It's 10 minutes, it's free, and the link is in the description. You might want to register now and watch it right after this. Hey there, I'm Jay Scott, and I spent years working with people over 50 who did everything that they were supposed to do. Max out their 401k, avoided stupid risks, followed the conventional advice, and still they ended up staring at a gap they couldn't explain. What I discovered is that they were never shown the full picture. They were given two options: save more or work longer, when there's actually a third option nobody mentioned. Here's what I see all the time. Someone in their 50s, disciplined, responsible, done everything right for decades, and when they finally sit down and look at the math, it doesn't work. Not because they failed, not because they weren't disciplined, but because the path that they were on never was designed to get them where they need to go. They're behind, and they don't understand why. So what do? They do what everyone tells them to do. They save more, they cut back, be more disciplined, maybe push retirement back a few years. They keep doing the same thing, just harder. Same investments, same assets, same conventional advice. They white knuckle it, and they hope the math starts working. Here's why that doesn't work. Let's call that path 1, the current path. You keep doing what you're doing. Same assets, same strategy. In 15 years, your savings grow at their historical rate minus real inflation. And here's what most people don't account for. Real inflation isn't 2 or 3%. When you factor in what your money actually buys, housing, healthcare, food, it's much higher, more like 7 to 10%. So the result? You worked hard, you've been disciplined, and you're behind. Maybe not on paper. Your account balance might look okay, but in terms of what your money can actually purchase in 15 years, you're behind. That's path 1. That's where most people are headed without knowing it. Now let me show you path 2, the catch-up path. Step 1, see your current path clearly. Most people have never actually run the numbers on what their current strategy produces after real inflation. They look at their balance and they assume they're on track. The first step is seeing the truth, not the comfortable version, the real version. Step 2, understand what assets can get you to your freedom number. There are assets designed for preservation, protecting the wealth that you already have, and there are assets designed for catching up, building wealth when you're behind. Most people are in preservation assets without realizing it, not because they chose wrong, but because nobody ever told them they had a choice. Step 3, compare the paths side by side. Same starting point, same you, same discipline, but a different asset. One designed for catch-up, not just preservation. When you see both paths next to each other, what path 1 produces versus what path 2 could produce, the difference isn't slight. It's a wonder why nobody told me this difference. This works because it addresses the actual variable. Most retirement advice focuses on effort. Save more, spend less. Be more disciplined. But effort applied to the wrong asset still gets the wrong destination. Path 2 works because it asks a different question. Not how hard are you trying, but what asset are you in? Once you see that question clearly, everything changes. Now, I have a free calculator and some training that shows you what the average annual rate of return is and which assets you need to catch up on your retirement. Not theory, your actual number. What your current path produces, what path 2 could also produce. It's free, it'll take you only a few minutes, and it might change your entire retirement plan. Because once you see both sides, well, the numbers don't lie. You can stop guessing and you can start deciding. Link is below.